All right, folks, here is my Cardbox template. You'll notice in my data panel, the first thing I did was I renamed it. So make sure you have a name for it. We're going to end up making a few copies of this later on. So this is going to combine skills you've already been learning with Fusion 360, where there's going to be some sketching and extruding and modeling, and then there's going to be the CAM strategy that actually machines this thing out. So here's what we'll end up doing. Go ahead and take a look at these construction planes. They may not be visible, they may just be in this folder. The reason that those are on there, a couple of reasons. This big one right here, that's actually plane 1, you don't need that right now, so you can go ahead and hide that. Planes 2 and 3, if you take a look at this from a front view, you'll see that they divide this Cardbox template in half, both top and bottom, and then left and right. If you look at this, it's symmetrical. Your design can be and probably should be symmetrical. It'd be a lot easier if it was, and I think it would look a little bit nicer. So I can use those planes that we've created as lines of symmetry. So I can mirror my sketches or my features from one side to the other. So that's how you turn them on and off. I'm gonna go ahead and make a sketch on this surface here. And I'm gonna go ahead and just do a couple of quick arcs. 1, 2, so we'll do something like that. I'll do a couple of lines over here. I had a kid this morning try to do some stuff with lines. So they wanted something like that cut out of this. And maybe we'll put a radius on the edge here. A little tangent. Make sure this is all nice and smooth. All right. So now I've got some geometry. It doesn't have to look like mine. You can kind of do whatever you want. If you wanted to design the top half and then do the bottom, that would be fine too. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mirror my geometry. I'm going to select all the little lines that I just made in the arcs. And my mirroring line will be this plane right here. You can see everything shows up on the other side. All right. Now I'm going to finish my sketch. And I'm going to go ahead and extrude, cut a bunch of these things out of here. I'm going to cut that little triangle. I'm going to cut that little triangle. Oh, before I cut the triangles, let me back up a step here. Go edit that sketch. I wanted to point something out. We're going to cut this with a round tool. So it might be helpful to draw a pseudo or surrogate tool in here. So if I was to draw a 1/4 inch circle, that would act as my 1/4 inch end mill. If I bring this in here and pretend I'm going to machine this, you can see it's not going to get in that sharp corner. It's just not going to fit. Outside corners, no problem. Inside corners has a little bit of an issue. Now, there's two ways around that. You can either leave it like this and whatever it makes, or you can put a little fillet in there, a little radius, so that the end mill will machine it nicely. Or you could simply switch to a smaller end mill and see if that gives you the desired result. And maybe that's a little bit closer. It's up to you. It doesn't really matter, as long as you're aware that you're not going to get an inside corner that's sharp like that. So now I'll do my extrude here. Just that, just that, just that. All right, my distance here, I'm going to go all the way down to this plane right here. So I'm going to go, instead of distance, I'm going to go to object, and then I'm going to select that surface. Okay, that makes it so I don't have to do any math. I don't have to think about how long this is. I don't have to go back and measure it. And if this design ever changed, where this little shelf that I extruded to, it moved a little, my extrusion would automatically update itself. So you see I have half of my box design done. You can also mirror in mirror features. So I'm going to mirror some features. I'm going to mirror this entire set of features right here. And I'm going to check the mirror plane as being this one here. And you can see it gives you sort of a little ghosted preview. And I'll press OK, and my card box base is done. If I like that and I'm happy with that, I'm good to go. All right, so that concludes the base drawings. I will show you how to do the top in another section, another video, and probably another day or so of class. Good luck. Refer to the video and feel free to ask lots of questions.